Okay, I know it's hard to believe, but it's already that time of year. Pumpkin spice lattes are right around the corner. But do we really need to spend $6 every time we want that 380 calorie drink? No, you don't. You can make it at home, and I'm gonna show you how to do that today. With fresh and clean ingredients that don't include artificial flavors or 50 grams of sugar. For the pumpkin spice, you're just going to need 2 tablespoons of cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of ground ginger, 1 teaspoon of ground cloves, and 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. You're just going to stir it up, put it in a little sealed jar, and use it for up to 6 months for any other recipes that call for pumpkin spice. So what you're going to need is pumpkin puree, your milk. I just discovered this amazing tool. It's called a froth wand. My trusty Moka Pot. With this I can make really strong coffee, closest thing I could get to espresso without owning an espresso machine. I love this thing, as you can see. We've been through a lot together, haven't we? Yes. I started using this when I was living in Spain, but it's super easy. So what you do is you fill this up to the screw with water. It's always good to use filtered water when you're making coffee. It just tastes better. Best to have your own coffee grinder. It's just fresher that way. You want to grind your coffee medium to fine, but not too fine, as opposed to a French press, which would have like a coarser texture. Take this piece, make sure that it's dry, and fill that with your coffee grounds up to the brim. Take your finger and brush off the excess coffee grounds. It shouldn't be really tight the way that an espresso machine would be at a coffee shop. Or that you might have at your house, you lucky duck. Put it inside of the mocha and screw the top part on. And we're going to put this on the stove on a low setting. Just listen for the little bubbling sound. Starts going. It's such a ritual. It's so fun. Let's talk about the milk. In a grande pumpkin spice latte, there's 16 ounces. So that's 2 cups. So I just take a little pot. I think this is actually a fondue pot, but it works. I'm gonna heat this milk up to 155 degrees Fahrenheit. You want about 2.5 tablespoons of pumpkin puree. Did you also know that pumpkin is super nutritious? Look it up, it's true. 1 teaspoon of your pumpkin spice, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, and however many shots of espresso you want. I'm gonna do 2. And now you stir. Now I'm gonna froth using my wand. There are different ways that I've seen people do this, but this way worked for me. So you put it at the bottom of the milk, stir it around a little bit for about 30 seconds. Towards the end, you could bring it back up and go up and down towards the surface. See all this froth? Hell yeah. And voila. And then just sprinkle it with some delicious pumpkin spice. You want to stir it a little bit. And if you really want to top things off, do this. Whoa, I'm going to give Ori a little bit of pumpkin. Pumpkin's really good for dogs and cats. Mix it into their food and they really love it. We are totally ready for fall. Cheers.